Here we go again. Diddy has just been placed on watch in the New York prison, which has seen multiple deaths in recent years. One through stabbing and numerous through...
Say what now? Reports are flying that he's spiraling behind bars after claims his private medical info leaked online. Word around the block says he allegedly picked up an STD while locked up, with rumors pointing to close contact with other inmates.
Just got caught with homemade alcohol in his jail cell. A couple weeks ago, he told the judge that this is his first time being sober in 25 years.
It's the first videos of Diddy in prison.
On top of that, people are whispering that he's formed a tight bond with one inmate he supposedly calls his wife and baby, turning heads across the internet. Sources said to be inmates speaking with TMZ claim Diddy and this so-called man-wife have been inseparable, with behavior that's raising eyebrows every other night.
He actually caught HIV, having a lot of women.
Anyone who thought prison life would shut down the wild reputation was clearly mistaken. Some say he looks way too comfortable, almost energized. And that's when the STD talk really started heating up during his trial, especially after fans noticed he looked noticeably thinner.
The news just in is that the diddler was attacked with a knife.
At first, many brushed it off as stress from the trial pressure and the uncertain outcome. But it didn't take long before speculation shifted, and allegations about a possible STD began circulating heavy across social media and gossip circles. Wait, what just hit the timeline? When did all this even go down? Like I said before, it didn't take long for people to connect his sudden new look to rumors of an alleged STD he supposedly picked up while locked up. The chatter moved fast, and folks online weren't buying the idea that it was just stress anymore. Things really escalated when Jaguar Wright jumped into the mix. She blasted him publicly, calling him out for blowing massive money on so-called freak-off parties instead of putting those funds toward real, urgent problems in the black community. Her comments added gasoline to the rumor storm and made the situation look even messier. And yeah, people had to pause for a second. The whole thing left social media stunned and side-eyeing everything that came next. Now, while Jaguar was already in full rant mode, the interviewer tried to get slick by bringing up Magic's HIV diagnosis, like it was somehow part of the same conversation. That move had nothing to do with the topic, and the timing felt real shady to a lot of people watching. Jaguar didn't let that slide for a second. She clapped back fast, saying at least Magic openly admitted his situation and turned it into a moment to educate the world about the illness. She contrasted that by claiming Diddy was doing the opposite, suggesting he was hiding things instead of being honest, heavily implying he allegedly had STD issues of his own. But she wasn't finished talking yet. Jaguar went even further, claiming that beyond Diddy, there were supposedly over 20 other industry figures with the same alleged condition. She said she could name them all and that none of them could sue her because, in her words, the records would back it up. But here's the real tea though. People didn't even need names dropped because the internet already had a few in mind. One name that kept popping up was Usher, tied to long-running online rumors that have floated around for years. These claims go back to when Usher was very young and staying around industry adults. And to be clear, there has never been confirmed proof of anything inappropriate happening there. Despite how the rumors get twisted online, what keeps the chatter alive is old footage and past interviews that people constantly rehash and take out of context. Some moments were described loosely and later blown up online, with critics saying certain situations looked questionable in hindsight. Given Diddy's controversial public history, people point to those clips as red flags, even though no verified records support the extreme claims being pushed. As for the STD allegations, those rumors flared up after a leaked email connected to discussions around Kim Porter's book. The email allegedly mentioned claims she planned to include, but again, none of this was proven in court or backed by official documents. Still, social media ran wild with it, turning speculation into headlines overnight. The leaked email reportedly listed a wild mix of claims that were supposedly discussed for the book, including rumors about Diddy's private relationships, alleged encounters, and unverified talk about STDs floating around certain circles. It also mentioned an alleged confrontation involving Usher's mother, which only made the gossip online spiral even harder. None of this content was ever officially confirmed. But once that email hit the internet, people ran with it fast. To make matters messier, Usher himself was involved in a legal case back in 2017 when a woman accused him of exposing her to herpes without informing her beforehand. She claimed he had been diagnosed years earlier and that she later tested positive after experiencing symptoms and seeing reports online. That case fueled non-stop speculation, even though legal claims and internet rumors are two very different things. From there, the online theories went completely left. Some gossip pages began pushing unverified street talk, claiming Diddy had health issues affecting his personal life, which they used to explain his alleged reliance on certain adult items before parties. When Diddy was arrested, reports said investigators found items like baby oil and lubricant in his hotel room, and that alone sent rumor culture into overdrive. Based on what Jaguar claimed, the so-called Pink has a street nickname called Toozy, and she described it as an alleged blend of powerful substances that people whisper about behind closed doors. She said it supposedly includes a mix meant to relax the body, boost energy, and force performance, which already sounds wild enough on its own. According to the talk, one part is said to calm you down, another keeps you wired and awake all night, but there's a catch. That combo allegedly makes it hard for the body to respond naturally, and that's where the third element comes in, pushing arousal, even when the feeling isn't there. Jaguar framed it like everything was designed to override normal limits. Instead of people taking separate things, she claimed it all gets rolled into one infamous mix people call Pink Coke. The streets say without it, the party doesn't even move forward. That's how serious the rumors paint it. Like the whole setup depends on that one thing to function at all. All of this chatter got another boost when Diddy's former top personal assistant, Phil, stepped forward with his own claims. He said Diddy allegedly demanded that the Pink and sedatives be available at all times because these so-called freak-offs could pop off without any warning. Phil claimed the pressure was intense, saying he sometimes feared for his own safety because he was the one sent out to track this stuff down. According to Phil, when he couldn't get his hands on what was requested, Diddy would allegedly become aggressive. That detail alone made people online pause because it painted a picture of constant chaos and control behind the scenes. The idea that everything had to be ready on demand only made the rumors feel even darker. And then there's Cassie. She testified in court that she developed multiple infections during that period, to the point where her medication eventually stopped working. If she was dealing with repeated health issues, people started assuming it wasn't a stretch to think Diddy might have been affected too, especially since the parties allegedly continued even after their breakup. As expected, the internet had plenty to say, including comments like the one that popped up next. One commenter didn't hold back at all, saying he's allegedly a danger to anyone connected to him, and even claimed he could be a health risk because of his past lifestyle choices. Another person chimed in, saying they believe his actions finally caught up to him and that he supposedly didn't walk into that situation clean to begin with. Those comments alone had people arguing non-stop online. Now the big question is this: what do you think about the rumors that he allegedly picked something up while locked up? And do you really believe the stories floating around about him having a so-called man-wife in prison? Or is that just internet gossip spiraling out of control? The streets are loud, but the truth is still messy. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below because this one is wild. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video so more people can weigh in on the drama. And don't forget to click here to watch that other extra messy video everyone's talking about.